Amazing prophecies. Which nation will own the moon? The United States? Russia? England? It all depends upon which nation wins the interplanetary race. Every man is a genius. Super knowledge may be imparted to youngsters by mechanical means so that they will not have to spend a large portion of their lives in search of wisdom. The Second Deluge. Explosion of superatomic bombs may upset the polar ice caps, resulting in the seas overflowing. The Mole Men. The civilization of tomorrow, due to atomic warfare, may exist underground. What's up, everybody? This is Marshall Lee of DonkeyJawProjects.com, also known as Marsh Makes Comics here on YouTube, and those comics that I make can be found at DonkeyJawProjects.com/comics if you're interested. But today, I wanted to read to you a powerful, heart-palpitating publication of the public domain. That was a mouthful. I know. Today we're going to read an excerpt or a story from Amazing Adventures number 1, which was published in 1950 by Ziff Davis. It's a 36-page comic book anthology, and I am going to read to you one specific story by Wally Wood. So without further ado, here we go! Chet Fields thought beachcombing on the cloudy planet would be a soft, easy life. Owner of a small rocket ship ferrying supplies and passengers to and from the occasional space yachts anchoring in the upper atmosphere, Chet should have had plenty time for loafing. But what chance has a planetary beachcomber to loaf when a beautiful girl lures him into challenging winged death on Venus? Business call, boss. Kill monster, quick. What do you think I'm trying to do, Ranjali? Only 3 bolts left, and I have to plug his 4th brain. Boss, you got him. Plain luck, Ranjali. Plus experience, perhaps. Now get the carcass out of here fast. I'll go answer that business call you mentioned. This is Wagner Duprey. I want you to ferry me to Venus and organize a hunting expedition. But, okay, I'll be right upstairs, Mr. Dupree. Minutes after the tiny rocket field is cleared of its huge invader. Beasts, floods, quakes, and now a rich tourist who wants to go hunting? When am I going to catch up on my microfilm reading? Well, I need the dough. Chet's ship eases into the huge space yacht's airlock. Heard a lot about you, Fields. You're supposed to be the best big game guide on Venus. Thanks, but what's this? A girl coming along? Any objections, Mr. Fields? I'm a dead shot with any kind of weapon, and I'm in perfect physical condition. I can see that, but I won't take a girl through the Venetian jungles. Now, maybe a 100% bonus will change your mind. A beautiful girl and double pay. Chet's principals could never battle a combination like that. Besides, Magda Dupree, obviously in good shape, might even be a better jungle risk than her paunchy uncle. And so presently, don't worry about credit, Chet. You can have anything in this store, as long as it's for Wagner Dupree. Why, he's one of the richest men in the solar system. Yeah? Well, he should have sent his niece to finishing school, then. They'd have taught her manners. I heard that, Mr. Fields. You could stand some etiquette yourself. Now please get out of my way while I buy some Martian red lipstick. This is going to be a great trip with you along, and I came to Venus for peace and quiet. Thus a sharp clash of tempers starts the expedition off in a threatening mood. Let me out of here. I don't have to be carried. I can walk like any other human being. I'm not taking any chances on you getting mad at a giant snake. You'll stay in that chair if we have to tie you in. Uncle, are you going to let that space tramp make me ride like an invalid? The guide is boss on an expedition, Magda. What he says goes. Won't do you any harm to take orders for a change. With hideous animal screams warning of their approach, the expedition pushes into a miasmic jungle. A jungle such as Earth knew millions of years ago. For Venus is a young world in the violent struggle of evolution, and death lurks everywhere. Good galaxy, those flamethrowers might start a forest fire. Not in this steaming wet jungle, Miss Duprey. We'd never get through without burning a path. And it'll be overgrown a week from now. 3 days out in the treacherous great swamp, even with reef-defying quicksand, proof mudwalkers cached there for safaris, the crossing is filled with menace. Watch out for underwater meat-eaters. Stop building up the danger to make it look as if you're earning your fee. Abruptly, "Eat! Do something, somebody!" "So you're a dead shot, huh? I told you this isn't like target practice." Its monstrous head disintegrated the beast's death thrashings, creating another hazard. Phew! The tail just missed us. And soup's on for a lot of hungry giants. If we're fast and lucky, maybe we can stay off the menu. Safely ashore, the ingenious vehicles are parked for the return trip. Hey, where's the chair, Litter? It fell into the swamp. Now let's see you make me ride instead of walk. That's easy. We'll build another one. Oh no, please. I promise I won't argue or be nasty to you any more. My naughty niece pleading? It's worth the price of this whole trip. Enjoy humiliating me while you can, ape-man. Someday you'll come to Earth, and then I'll get even. No chance of that, brat. I prefer Venusian reptiles to Earth women. They're less dangerous. And so the hunting party comes to saber-toothed territory, and there, as camp is prepared for the night. A treetop house fortified with steel spikes? Now really, Mr. Fields? Oh, stop fighting, you two. I'm getting sick of it. But the instant darkness falls. Look, now maybe you'll let me guide this expedition as I see fit, Miss Duprey. Don't let my spoiled niece bother you, Fields. We've never been on this planet before, so you're the boss on this trip. If she'll let me. What a gorgeous butterfly. For all his paunchy bulk, the flabby-looking Earth financier clears the room in a single frantic leap. Maybe I can catch. Stop. It shoots poison darts. He's dead. It could have been me. How did you know that was a dart fly, Mr. Dupree? Why, I read about it. Read about it? The dart fly was just discovered a short time ago and never written up at all. But as the safari treks deeper into saber-tooth land, the mystery becomes no clearer. Great Scott Fields! What kind of tracks are those? They look like footprints of a tremendous dog. That's the Venetian wolf, as big as an elephant and fierce as a reptile meat-eater. Why should Ragnar Dupree know about the unpublicized dartfly and not the notorious Venetian wolf? More had been filmed and written of the wolf than any other Venetian beast. And after hours of patient, wary tracking, Are you sure I can't break through the firewall? Absolutely. That's why I had the ant-men ring it in. Now aim a needle ray at the chest, Mr. Dupree. You won't spoil the pelt. I got it. Good shot. But even with the pelt of a Venetian wolf, one of the greatest catches of the solar system, Dupree is still not content under his urging. The safari plods clear across the desert wasteland to, Boss, this near winged people. We not go nearer. What is he talking about? Oh, some native superstition, Magda. We won't pay any attention to these ignorant ant-men. I'm afraid we'll have to, Mr. Dupree. We need porters to travel on Venus, and they won't invade winged territory. Then we'll go on without them. I'm not afraid of these winged people or whatever they are. But some Earthmen double-crossed the winged people a generation ago, and they're still sore. We'd never get out alive. You could get us out, Mr. Fields. You're so resourceful. I won't go. That's final. I'm not going to be responsible for the lives of a pair of fool tourists. Wouldn't you do it for me, Chet darling? I want so much to see these mysterious people with wings. You won't disappoint me, will you? A pair of soft lips, an enticing smile. What man could resist? And so against his will, Chet Fields glumly leaves the native porters encamped to await their return. Presently, Jupiter's moon's winged city is beautiful. I wish we could get closer. Not me. They have vulture eyes, these people. They can see miles. Now let's get back before a rush of immense wings that blot out the sky and... Too late. They've spotted us. Don't shoot. They'll execute us if we kill one of them. Seized in powerful hands, the terrified trio is borne airward. Chet was right, Uncle. We shouldn't have come here. Fine time to think of that. But instants later, the awesome court of the feared winged king. Your Majesty, these earthlings invaded our country in defiance of your published warnings. Why did you disobey my command? We came here out of curiosity to see the beautiful winged city and your almost legendary subjects. We intend no harm. We only wanted to look, admire, and leave. 30 years ago, an Earthman was allowed to go, and he stole from us the sacred jewel eye of Anacinth, god of the winged people. You will pay for this treachery by remaining here as prisoners. This will be your prison for as long as you live. I wouldn't be surprised. It'd take a bird to escape. We'll never get out. We're going to die here. Pull yourself together, Magda. We're not dead yet. And we're not going to be. I got out of this same prison once, and I can do it again. What? You. It was I who stole the idol's diamond eye 30 years ago. I built my fortune on its sale, but I've made bad investments. I'm almost broke again. Then, your real purpose in coming here was to steal the other eye? How could you? Money is power. Without it, I'm a nobody. A little theft, and I remain the wealthiest, most respected man on earth. Abruptly, enormous wings whir in deadly attack. I overheard you, thief. It will be an honor to kill you. An eavesdropper. Just what I hoped. Duprey whips the covering from a cot at his hawk-like assailant. Then, grab this lasso. It'll be our means of escape. Okay, Duprey, but once we're out of here, I've a score to settle with you. If we escape with our lives, Duprey, it will be a miracle. No thanks to your insane greed. You always did talk too much. Don't argue, not now. Where's my uncle? Oh, he ducked out on us. The fool! He's going after the other sacred eye. Don't! We can still escape. Stop, Duprey. Never. This will make me rich again. It's coming loose. Suddenly a ray of ghastly hue leaps from a giant gem concealed in the opposite wall, and... A trap! Digging out the jewel set off the death ray. Ah! He's dead. We can't do anything for him, Magda, honey. Look, these wings are held on by vests, and they're real feathers. Maybe we can get out of here before the winged people find out where the scream came from. Weighted down by the massive wings, fearful that they might slip off, a pair of very frightened earth people slip through a cordon of terror. And fright-filled days later, Boss, you back alive! And I thought you were just a videotype guide. But you saved me, Chet. And I love you. Now that you're broke, baby, I guess I love you too. The end. Alrighty, so how did you like that? A powerful, heart palpitating publication of the public domain. I'm trying, guys. I thought it was pretty cool. It was fun. I didn't really love the portrayal of the woman a little bit. Like she kind of came off kind of strong and powerful and resistful, but then in the end, she kind of came off as like the damsel in distress and stuff. And it is what it is, but a sign of the times. But to me, I thought that was kind of beautiful art by Wally Wood, and I don't know if he wrote it or what exactly, but really cool little story. And I hope you liked my narration. I'm not the greatest reader, but hopefully I'll get better if I continue to do these. And that being said, what do you think? Do you think I should keep doing videos like this? I think it's fun to bring some of these old public domain properties back to life and just have fun with some old adventure comics and stuff like that. So yeah, once again, I'm Marsh Makes Comics, also known as Marshall Lee, and you can read my comics at donkeyjawprojects.com/comics. And also, if you'd like to read more from Amazing Stories _1, check out the link down in the description. There'll be a link for my comics and that, and you can find me on social media at MarshallLee_DJP at Twitter and at Instagram. That's about it. And we'll talk to you next time on the next episode of Powerful, Heart Palpitating Publications of the Public Domain. Oh, I said it pretty good that time. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.